Hi guys, I'm Sisi.
And I'm Mski.
And we're watching Soul Leveling episode 3 of season 1.
Yes, we're just coming off of seeing the previous episodes.
And we're impressed.
Very shy.
I was.
No.
Exactly, especially of the way it ended.
Sorry, I mean, we're just, really strange mood at the moment. But yes, the episode was really good. And I have to be honest, these episodes are flying by.
Yeah.
Genuinely, really flying by. I mean, I feel like we can watch like 4 in a row.
Yeah.
If they're all as good as the first 2. If the show manages to keep up with this pace, it's gonna be brilliant. I mean, I'm gonna give this first season a really high rating because my opinion of the show so far is really good. I mean, as we said in the first episode, my expectations for this show were really low. I mean, really lowered by you guys. It's not my fault. You guys are the ones who did it. The ones that kept commenting how, well, they can just watch it now because it's gonna be quick and the season is coming up. So it was like, well, if that's the only reason, it must not be that it must not be that good. So yeah, I mean, but so far the show is fantastic.
Yeah.
Incredible. Let's get into it because, as you can see, at the moment is just...
Let's go.
Let's do it. Don't forget to check out our Patreon if you guys are interested in full length and early access to our reactions. The link is in the description.
We also have an Instagram.
Yes.
Go follow us.
Oh, seeing his face right before that. In the hospital.
Is his leg healed?
Yeah, he's got his arm as well. Everything seems to be fine with him now. The company.
3日間も意識を失ってたんですか。シュヒさんやソンさんは2人とも無事ですか。
ソン・チオルハンターは片腕を失ったため引退を余儀なくされるかもしれませんし、イ・ジュヒハンターは精神的ショック
PTSD?
治療を受けています。
Psychiatric.
彼女もあの様子だ。
Wait, but how did Jinwoo get his limbs back when that guy didn't?
ハンターは常に危険と隣り合わせといえど、これほどの惨事は滅多に起きません。それをどういうわけ？
You survived.
生存者から通報を受け、白虎ギルドと現場に駆け
Oh,
つけ
those guys. Oh, so it wasn't them who healed him or saved him like that.
ソンジヌハンター、あなた覚醒後の覚醒をしたんじゃありませんか？
He just did.
ハンターの能力値は覚醒時に決まって一生変わることはない。ところが稀に再覚醒するハンターがいるらしい。もしかして俺も
Maybe.
魔力測定器です。こちらに手をかざしてください。
What? They've got a device like that? So what, is he any better than before?
ソンジヌハンターの再覚醒をまず疑うべきだろう。
どうですか。
Oh, that seems
再
poor.
覚醒ならランクはどれくらいですか。
どうやらかえって失礼な。
No. Don't do him like that.
E 級でも普通は70を。
No.
Oh no!
Poor guy. He's basically just a civilian.
なんだよ。期待したじゃん。
He's given up on this shit.
あの人たちはこれが気にならなかったのかな。
What? That's a thing? What in a video game is going on?
ジノ。
Ah, Gina.
心配してんだからね。
妹を残して死ぬ覚悟をしたなんて。
何かおかしいの？次また何かあったらお兄ちゃんがハンターの仕事しな。
If only she knew what her brother is doing in order to get her that college tuition paid.
これって？
なんでもない。
He's the only one seeing it. Yeah.
Makes sense.
例えばゲーム内で未読のメッセージ。
You like the game? Unread notifications?
それってどうやって読めばいいんだろう。
頭の検査でも受けてくる？
メッセージボックスを開く。
急にゲームの話？
あ、いや、
Daily quests,
Strength training has arrived.
その様子だともう大丈夫そうね。じゃあ行くね。
Hmm.
そう、
Oh,
お待たせ。
there she is again.
報酬が支給されました。何のことだかさっぱりなんだけど。デイリークエスト教師
So the reward was his life, I guess, and his
片
limbs.
手腹筋スクワット
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats.
なんだよこれ。冗談もほどほどにしてくれよな。
Oh, Jinwoo, you better do them.
体力あるわけないじゃん。何がどうなってるんだ？
Oh, he's also got time.
チャさんは教官役として参加してください。
教官役ですか？
Hmm.
このレイドは新人研修や実地訓練も兼ねています。みんなその背中を見て学ぶ。君にはそれだけの実力があります。
That's the S-Rank lady, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
A gate?
またゲートか？
The civilians are just tired of this shit.
さっさとなんとかしろよな。
Imagine you're just driving somewhere and you bump into a gate. Oof.
What's the penalty? Earthquake.
Earthquake.
That's a penalty to all of the people in that neighborhood. What?
The desert is just for him.
Where has he been teleported?
さっきまで病室
What?
Ah,
Centipedes?
giant cent.
How's he outrunning this thing? Two hours? What? Look at him. Oh. While he's been at it for 3 hours.
He'll be back in the hospital when they check.
No, even 4 hours actually. Oh, okay. Incredible. The next time you better listen.
おお、そうそう。目を覚まされたそうですよ。ソン・ジヌハンター。
そうなんですか。
Hmm. Oh,
Oh, that smile.
there is something.
She's bringing him
だっ
flowers.
たんだ。よかった。
Oh, it wasn't even anything to do with PTSD. She was just sad about him.
また走ってるわよ。まあ、意識が戻ってから毎日これだもの。ジヌさん。
Becoming better.
一般人と違って回復。
Probably a notification.
Yeah.
意識が戻ってから今日で4日目。いくつか分かったことがある。まず、目の前の
quests.
This time he's done his push-ups.
デイリークエストをこなせば3つの報
Are
酬
there
が得られる
words?
状態の回復。
Oh, 4? Oh, that would be nice.
I want that.
You're right.
Yeah.
やっぱり筋力かな。
Oh,
能力値を
agility.
上げればそれだけ
Strength.
強くなる。実際、筋力がアップした実感がある。
What? This would be so cool.
まるでゲームみたいだ。
You should probably do that in private, boy.
そして最後のデイリークエスト報酬、ランダムボックス。今日は何が出るか。
Oh, loot box like that. A key?
今までペンとか絆創膏とかくだらないものしか出てこなかったけど、インスタンスダンジョンなんだそれ。これまでの流れからして強くなるためのイベントだろうけど。
I imagine.
母さん、
4 years ago.
母さん起きてよ。
どうしたの？
母さんが目を覚まさないんだ。溺水症。
別名最後の睡眠とも言います。
Eternal sleep.
数万人に一人の割合で発症します。
1 in 10,000.
So unlucky.
いずれにせよ現在の医学では延命治療が精一杯です。
That's his motivation.
はい。
One day he was like, fuck this regular job.
大丈夫だよ。俺に任せろって。
There's nasty goblins.
すみません。役立たずで。
Done being nice.
筋力。
Yeah. What? That's damn near impossible to do. Sweet. I imagine the dungeon is gonna be difficult though. Of course, there's no way back.
出口を塞がれたのか。
Huh?
He can see the people.
Oh yeah.
He's the only one that can
That's
get-
in his own realm,
Yeah.
kind of.
参ったな。最悪逃げようと思ってたのに、これじゃ逃げらんないじゃん。機関石？何？とにかくクリアするまで出られないってことは？
Does he have one of those?
本当にパーティーもなしに、俺一人でボスを。けど、やるしかないんだ。
That's why it's called soul leveling. You do it on your own.
どうしよう。なんか弱気になってきた。
Goblins
Goblins.
again.
しかも3体。
Oh, this time around he's gonna destroy them. Nice, look at him. Oh, probably should have put a bit more points in agility. Oh, back. Oh, there you go.
One goblin down.
2 more to go. Oh. Oh. He's got skills now. You see those moves?
強くなってる。
Flipping his dagger like that. What?
A wolf.
Oh. Oh. A Meadow Joe.
さっきのゴブリンよりはるかに強い。
Is that the boss?
まさか怖くてトラウマなんてないと思ったのに。
Oh.
ここで怪我したら終わりだ。
You better beat this thing. Slip it. What?
How can you beat a wolf that's 20% metal
20? It was just his jaw.
and nails?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Still not 20%. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so another cliffhanger. Really annoying one. Gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I'm now wondering whether we should get into the next one as well.
We should.
Not gonna lie.
We should.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just talk about what happened quickly in this episode, obviously. Try and remember everything that happened, obviously, because there was a lot of it. So he's basically now playing a game,
Yeah.
and he's got notifications on quests
But
and
how?
stuff like that.
But how did he start that game? Like, what started it? Obviously,
I imagine-
it started back in the dungeon.
I imagine it would be this god doing that to him, I guess. Although, not really sure. I mean, because it wasn't a second awakening, it was something like that. Obviously, he beat the
But-
thing. He basically, that blue flame extinguished right before he died. So he put his trust in that god. And that's maybe the way this god repays him.
But some of the quests might be sketchy. Like, there might be
Well-
a quest later on, like
You
do
mean from the
something for
game?
me. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's the gods that did it. I think it's the reward of beating the dungeon. Because he beat it,
Yeah,
basically, because
yeah.
he survived the god.
Yeah.
So that means that he successfully passed and beat the dungeon. So he had to loot his rewards, obviously. And that might have
Yeah.
been one of... That might have been it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it might have
It's
been a
actually
game the
making
entire
sense.
time.
Yeah.
Because right before he was about to die, the message popped up.
Yeah.
So it was basically like, are you participating in this thing? Well, he didn't remember that. Obviously he did after
Yeah.
having the first notification in the hospital, but it took him some time to remember that this had happened. But he basically clicked yes. I mean, he agreed to it, obviously, because he didn't want to die, quite clearly. But that must have been the reward, yeah. So it's kind of interesting. We had a scene with this S-rank lady. She's gonna have to teach hunters.
Yeah, and she's not
Uh,
confident in teaching.
Yeah. What rank hunters is she gonna teach? I couldn't remember. Is it A rank or C rank? I think it was C.
Was it?
Because it's S, A, B, C. I think it was B or C rank. Not exactly
That's
sure,
true
to be
too.
honest. But I'm basically asking that because I imagine Jinwoo is probably going to be one of those people that she's going to teach. And
Yeah,
she's going to become a teacher for him, a leader, kind of like that other guy. So this is probably the way they'll connect this lady to him. And then we have this other lady that's obviously his sister's friend.
Yeah.
But she's kind of like, what is she up to?
She may be on the team too.
I think it's maybe, but I think it's a whole other plot line with her where she might have had some past with Jinwoo or something like that. Or she might be somebody else who's playing this game as well. And she's found out that Jinwoo is another that's playing it, obviously trying. Maybe she's got like a quest to meet him or something like that, you know? Teach him of how this game works and stuff like that. Maybe.
But I doubt that, because this thing with the game is pretty recent and
I imagine Jinwoo is not the only person
Yeah.
who's playing this thing. It's interesting. I just want to find out what this lady is interested in Jinwoo for. Because she's just, you know, being sneaky around him like that.
yeah.
She made friends with his sister as well. I think solely to try and get closer to Jinwoo. But to be honest, I mean, I'm not too sure about this. I'm just throwing it out there in case it is the truth. Obviously, the Hunters Association thought that Jinwoo had a second awakening. He didn't.
Yeah.
But they're now that dungeon obviously is now gonna be put on like a mystery file. They don't really have a lot of insight into what happened there. So it's gonna be on a mystery folder
Yeah.
kind of thing. That's what the guy said, the CEO. Another thing we had is the explanation of what happened to his mother. Unfortunately, she was kind of unlucky.
1 in
10,000.
yeah.
What are the odds of it, man? I mean, this is happening to you. Fucking sucks. It is kind of like a reason for Jinwoo to get stronger, you know? He's using that as a motivation, as a goal for him to achieve. And he's gonna do it. I mean, you saw him in his regular day job, basically just being bullied by the older guys. Obviously, that's what happens when you work a blue-collar job. You work with 40, 50-year-old men that kind of take you as a joke, I guess. So he was fed up with this and he decided to become a hunter. But he did also feel something inside of him, I feel like, because he had a look at his hands, like, what am I doing or something,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't really understand what that was exactly about. Maybe it was just this, what I'm saying, like,
Yeah, what am I doing with my life? Like,
yeah.
I can do better things to help my
yeah,
family.
yeah, exactly. This isn't gonna cut it, kind of
Yeah.
thing, yeah. So yeah, I mean, that thing with the mom is just gonna inspire him to be better, to get stronger. And I'm definitely in for the journey. I'd love to see Jinwoo
Yeah.
become crazy goods. But yeah, that's kind of it.
Yep.
Thank you for watching this reaction, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and tuning into the next video, and we'll see you there.
See ya.